Good to see you.
Well met, sir.
What do you have?
Lots to peruse, I assure you. You feel the difference immediately. Nothing else?
I have to go.
Safe travels.
Against certain qadis. The Khalifa would like to remind you that any issue with the execution of justice and khilafah will be taken to the Mazalim court, where the complaints will be received and addressed.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom. Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Basil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something. These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
والقياس في وقت واحد.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet?
كم أرغب في
أعتقد أن حسين يدرك أن الجاحظ يشير
Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
سآتي متأخرا
The translator? What is he still doing here? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعا.
كان يصر على أن فاكهته طازجة بينما كانت أعنابه تختمر وتموره الذابلة تشبه الجلد القديم وتفاحه أسوأ من ذلك لطول بقائه على الطريق.
كنت متأخرة. لقد أعددت للتو بعض الطعام السريع للأولاد. بعض السبانخ مع بعض المكسرات والعدس يعمل على الأدعاء ويتجاهل وبعض مع قطعة كبيرة من الخبز. لقد أحبوا ذلك. أسير في العباسية.
سآتي لمساعدتك.
That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an.
Attention symposium attendees. The great scholar's lecture will begin after a short delay. Meanwhile, enjoy our bounty snacks.
تقريبا تحقيق القاعدة الذهبية.
حماسية الأفكار.
الذهاب لرؤية القصر.
Guide me, Enkidu.
إسحاق زجرني كان يفعل مع قطيع جاموس.
There is that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands, pilot of desert ships. From distant lands bring to our ears, from your wind-touched lips, the Mirage's song, the kiss that grips.
Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
أحتاج إلى خروج. أي أخبار من الجنوب مؤخرا؟
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work. It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down. Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fazil's greatest word.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork? I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib. Forget the poet! We better find Fazil's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
The old fraud falls into hiding.
How exciting. What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there?
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Lend me your eyes. Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars?
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you. Let us get a wider view.
I used to complain about the
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed. Survey the area, Enkidu. Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed. What see you, my friend?
لابد أن هذا جنون.
Be my eyes, Enkidu. Looks clear. I can use my weapons if needed. I better not use my weapons here. Keep to the roof, I say. Hold on! Plenty of work to do up here. Pay for your sins! Avoid especially after the murder at the library. From the basement.
Yes! Nice hit! Time for the kill! Good! Grant speed! I will kill you!
This key could be useful.
Hey! Damn you! Not getting through. There, got you. That is right, you worm. There. God is with me.
I better not use my weapons here. This looks like a hidden entrance. Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Stop, you! What? You pay!
Again? Interesting. I love a good mangling. I fought all day. Have to hit harder than that. I'll scrape bits of you off my boat. Advantage. Sing that one. You Mirage.
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rotten iron.
Please, take me back there. I don't belong here.
Where is my robe? I can't meet the scholar without my special robe.
This well doesn't look right.
Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. There are horrors here.
Here, dog! That's it! Hear that trash!
There are horrors here. But they must...
Kill him! He must not interfere with the great work. Go on. Kill me. I have lived a long and fruitful life. Long
Fought you well, but be patient. You die now! Yes! You see? Get you on the back! Get on his blind side! Right. I will not fail!
Enough of you!
You're weak! Hold still! You move too fast!
here. But the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. I need to get out of here. Get back to the inn.
بالخرافات لكن أكاد أجزم أن هناك وحوشا في الماء.
You think they'll be on time today? How late were they yesterday?
لا تجعلني أتطرق إلى بالله ألا هدأ.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just followed the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, you cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper. Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib, was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
يمكننا فعل ذلك ثانية. إذا جمعنا بعض الطريق كنا على
ما كل ذلك إذن؟ ذلك غير معتاد.
هذا لا يحدث.
سأجره إلى صاحب الشرطة لست بحاجة إلى شيء جديد على القراءة.
Greetings.
Peace be upon you, sir.
What have you got today?
Please, take a look. You don't want to be caught short. Good choice. Is that it for now?
I must take my leave.
Farewell.
تفسيك يا ممزيل.
بالمناسبة
هل يمكن لشخص أن يكون ذلك؟
أشقر الذين يتاجرون بالعبيد.
لكن أعتقد أن بإمكاني أبي
He's a murderer!
Time to vanish. Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
للغاية إنه يحب التوت حبا
بضعة كتب.
What? Hey, that's close enough. Hey, back! Off with you!
لكن تلك العدسات قد تضعه إلى سلاحي. لا توجد المزيد من كل ما يحتاج إليه أي حل.